There was an article that recently got posted here on Search Engine Land about some major frustrations that a lot of small business advertisers are facing when it comes to Google Ads and their poor customer support, suspensions that just happen randomly, and overall rising costs. And after seeing this article that was just published this past week, I couldn't resonate more with it. In fact, I wanted to create a video on how to contact Google support because I had a attendee for a webinar reach out asking how to contact support because she was trying to get in touch with them over some ad disapprovals, and she had fixed the ads to abide by Google's policies, but it kept getting erroneously disapproved, so she wanted a live human to review it. In this video, I'm going to take you through the different methods to go about contacting Google support. And just note that I am not Google support, so do not put in the comments any questions that you have around how to fix errors or anything, because I'm not going to be able to help you with that. Hopefully, this video is going to be straightforward enough for you to take the information and contact Google support, because it's not easy to find out how to contact Google. There used to be a phone number that was published, but now it's kind of hidden. So I want to make sure that I show you all the different methods. And I think what's happened is since the pandemic, Google has gotten rid of a lot of the staff that was handling the support, and they made a lot of help articles to redirect people there instead of having a live person actually sit there and go through a bunch of queries and questions that people had and solving their issues. And Google, I guess, wants people to be, or their advertisers to be, more self-sufficient in terms of trying to figure out the problem. But as you could see, a lot of these issues do need live human to review, because especially when it comes to ad disapprovals, Google and the machine is only going to know so much, and it's just going to scan for certain words and then see certain things and then want to disapprove of you. So I'm going to show you how to go about contacting Google support. So here are the three quick ways to go about doing it. So one would be Google Ads phone support. I put the phone number here. Hopefully it doesn't change from now until the time that you actually watch this video in the future. But that's what it is currently. 855-607-0431. Call, ask for a Google support team. There might not be someone that answers all the time, but they should have staff. It's been a while since I actually contacted support via phone. I tend to prefer chat and email. Actually, email is my more preferred method. But this is a great way to get someone live during business hours when they can actually take your call. The other way is chat. So it's good for quick reviews, but now they limit you to 15 minutes, unfortunately, and then they cut you off in terms of the conversation that you have with the Google support person. So good luck, and hopefully, if this is a matter that requires more than 15 minutes, you're probably going to be better off with phone support or email. But just as a heads up, I want to let you know about the chat. And email, you can go about emailing. There's not a specific email. You're going to have to go through your own account, and I'll show you how to do that. And then you would just fill out a form along with the customer ID number. So go ahead and go to this URL. I'll drop a link to this document in the description so you can follow along. Just go to this URL and select the account ID that you have a concern about and type in what your concern is. So in this case, I want a live human to review. Let's just say that's what we want. Request ad review, okay, and next step. Depending on what you say and what you choose, this might not be activated and allow you to go any further. So it's really important that what you have here, whatever you choose, is going to allow you to go to the next step, so that by step 3, it will tell you how you can contact them. So live human review, I just typed that in. I'm not sure. Like if you type in help me optimize, it might send you to help articles about it and might not let you actually get to a live human. So that's why I put live human review. Next step. Oh, I shouldn't have gone there. So after clicking next step, then I'll go to next step again after step 2. And then here we've got 3 options: chat, call, or email. So call, that's the number that I have here. And you've got email, and then you also got chat, but this is, you've got to wait under 2 hours. So that is not very appealing. So if you don't have the patience or time to wait under 2 hours, then probably email is going to be your best bet. They're pretty quick to get back to you on email. When I say quick, I'm saying probably within like 24 to 48 hours. I guess it just depends on the issue that you have. Note too that the Google support is usually based overseas, so they're working our hours, but yeah, it's still might be challenging to get in touch with them. So here we have, in terms of like time zone, so we have hours of operation. These are the times that they're available to chat, and this is when they're available to call in your time zone. So in this case, if you want to talk to someone live, and hopefully you don't have to wait too long, then you can try to call, and then with email, you would just go about filling all this out. So you're just going to have to input all the information and customer, company name, all of this stuff, exactly what you're looking for them to do, and then a phone number to contact you, and submit screenshots. So be as detailed as possible. And that's pretty much it in terms of the steps on how to go about doing that, given the link here. Within the actual Google ad account, you can go about getting those same the same options by going to help and then scrolling down, and then down here, contact us. So if in the future this page somehow goes away, then we can just go here. Request a review, next step, contact options, select the account that you want, and boom, you've got the 3 options. So you've got 2 ways, one within the account, or just go straight to this URL. Make sure that you're logged into the account from here. If you're still having issues and Google has dropped the ball on the ticket or has not followed up with you, you got these other methods. So tweet at Google Ads with your case ID if you have one. If you don't, still try to tweet them and see. My guess is they're probably just going to redirect you here, so it's better that you go about filling this out and get a case ID first, and then as a follow-up, follow up on X. Next is file a new appeal through the policy manager. So if you are disapproved on ads, what you can do is go to this magnifying glass and then just type in policy manager. And then I'm just going to click on policy issues. And depending on what's here, you can go and see what your appeal history is. And then under here, because I don't have the specific example, you can go here and request an appeal again. So there should be a way to go about doing that to reappeal it. But in this example, I don't have one because I did not get disapproved within this account. Another thing is go through Google Partner Support if you're eligible to receive it. So usually this is more for bigger agencies. And then, and you're managing a lot of accounts. Another way that I've seen people go about trying to get assistance is reaching out to Google Ads liaison Ginny Marvin on LinkedIn or X. Just keep in mind that Ginny is more high level, so she's not going to be able to go directly into your case and try to figure it out, but she might be able to escalate it, especially if it's a major issue. So definitely use this as a backup, but I would definitely start here with 1, 2, 3 as my primaries. And then from there, try these if you don't hear anything in terms of follow-up. Have I ever personally had a Google rep or Google support drop the ball on my cases? I haven't, but it seems based off of this article that it's becoming more and more common, probably because they're short-staffed, but hopefully this video was helpful. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be able to answer any direct support questions that you have in terms of appeals and suspensions. Use these methods to go about contacting Google support. And I do want to note that there is a difference between Google support and Google reps. Google reps are the people that reach out to you trying to get you to optimize your ad campaigns, telling you that you need to make updates in order to improve your ad performance. They are completely different from the ad support team. They might be able to help you to a certain extent if you tell them that you raised a ticket or, followed this method and tried all 3 methods, but you still didn't get in touch. They might be able to go escalate it, but they are not the ones that are going to be solving the issues with ad disapprovals and so forth. That's a completely separate team. I believe that team's in India. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you did find it helpful, I would love it if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and come back every week. I post videos about Google Ads every week. And let me know your biggest takeaway below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you.